All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Monday, the 3rd of March, set today by Philistine. I hope Philistine knows he needs to give us a nice, easy Monday. Anyway, let's see what he has. One, not paying attention, follows investor's vehicle. My goodness. I can't even think of a word for one not paying attention. I presume that's either the definition or part of a charade. Because, yeah, that might be a word for that might follow an investor, and then together it's going to give us a vehicle. Don't get it. Let's try the downs. Strange ladies swaddle in newborn. This could be a lifesaver. 5-5. Well, the swaddle in is very odd. Maybe it's an anagram of ladies inside a word for, well, a newborn could be a baby, I think. Because that would be 4 letters to go with the 6 from ladies. I think the definition will be a lifesaver. Not a safety belt, obviously, but some kind of flotation device, maybe. Yeah, I'm just trying to picture with B, A, B, Y. I don't see it. Look around this country and love the record. Oh, this country, I suppose, in a British newspaper, that's going to be maybe UK. So maybe a word for look goes around UK, GB, and then maybe add an O, and it's going to be a record or record. No, I don't see that. Study why said alibi, mostly inconsistent, and keep in custody. Don't get that. Study could be a den. Why? Oh, why said I think is going to be the letter Y. Oh, den plus Y is deny. And then alibi mostly is going to be ALIB, but it'll be inconsistent or anagrammed. And that would be deny bail to keep in custody. I like that. All right, he or she regularly groom for nothing. Well, regularly usually means take every other letter. Yeah. So either GOM or RO. Oh, for nothing. I'm trying to get 0. ZE. How is he or she? ZE. Oh, was there an attempt in the recent past to introduce a gender neutral term, personal pronoun, vaguely at the back of my memory? So then I was just looking at one across, it would be D something Z, and I thought of a bulldozer, which is a vehicle. Oh, and an investor could be a bull. All right, let's go with 0. I don't quite understand it, but I think it is that. I'm going to pause and look up ZE. Yes, ZE is this gender neutral personal pronoun. My goodness, I can't talk today. All right, and let's go with the old bulldozer. Ah, yeah, if you're not paying attention, you're dozing maybe, you're a dozer. All right, so now, ooh, so that does support this being baby around an anagram of ladies. Still don't see what that could be. All right, moved at speed, firing and looting. Moved at speed could be raced, firing, and looting. Ooh, ran, sacking. Yes, so ran, firing as in firing an employee, sacking. There we go. All right, let's go back to the acrosses. Heath Robinson's beat. That's a great clue. Heath Robinson did those very complicated cartoons, right, with machines that would do a very simple task in a very complicated way. But I think the definition will be heath, as in a geographic term. What's Robinson's beat? Oh, now Robinson's is a brand of jam or marmalade in Britain, I think. But other than that, I've no idea. All right, this operation could make you groan. Well, funnily enough, when I looked at the word groan, I immediately spotted the anagram of organ. And so an operation that could make you, the word groan would be an organ transplant, transplanting, moving around the letters of organ. That's very clever. So it's not, yeah, it's not going to be an anagram of ladies. Oh, unless of course the newborn. Oh, newborn. Oh, maybe that's an example, or sorry, a lift and separate. So an anagram of born, which would have to be BRO and then end in N. Broad. But yeah, I don't see that yet. And this is the look around. Oh, look can be low. Around this country. Oh, which could be GB. Oh, I'm thinking a logbook could be a record. Oh, wow, look is literally look. It's not low, it's look, which goes around GB and an extra O for love. Wow, I was not expecting that. Let's try these downs. Bosses get the best hands. It must be top something for bosses, and the best would be top, and then hands. Oh, hands can be workers, so maybe it's just top workers or bosses. I'll put it in and we'll see if it's right. I'm sure there's other words that could fit in there. They help players are back aside when playing. I was thinking about trainer, but it does seem to be plural. They help players are back aside when playing. No, don't get it. Hurt actor, one in a minor role. Well, is this going to be something to do with John Hurt? Hurt Locker? One in a minor role. No, I don't get it. Now our Heath. Can I think of a word for Heath beginning with T? I cannot. All right, how about kind of gorgeous exit? I think it might be a term for gorgeous, and I immediately think of drop dead gorgeous, and I suppose, yeah, if you exit in a fatal sense, then you drop dead, possibly. That's clever. Grandfather initially isn't at all moved. Grandfather initially sounds like it will be G. Isn't at all. And then maybe moved is the definition. Moved emotionally, moved as in changed residence, moved as in maybe a emotion in a meeting. I don't get it. Ooh, I like these K's here. Chatter yet to be arranged between oxen. Ah, yeah, that's very clever. The word yet is arranged or anagrammed between two yaks to give yakety yak, which is chatter. All right. Like state analysis. Wow. Oh, state could be Kansas. Like, oh, could be kind. Like state analysis. No, I don't get that. Hesitation having underwear in this shade. Underwear in this shade. Ah, hesitation can be and then underwear we often see as bra, and so shade, shadow can be umbra. All right, cities, ancestral maneuvers. Well, ancestral has 9 letters, so I think that's going to maneuver, be anagrammed. Let's try the anagram helper then. I'm not seeing one. San. No. Oh, maybe it's not a specific city. Yeah, like Centrale or Cent. Oh, yeah, almost one there, I thought. Not Charleston. Ah, no, I'm just not spotting that anagram, I'm afraid. Novel and one drink allowed in exam. Is it going to be an exam, or is it going to be maybe a novel with a one-word title? One drink could be I plus, we've seen sup as a verb, or it could be a particular drink, rum, tea. Allowed could be let. Yeah, don't see it. Church ban for telegram. Wow, 15-letter word. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's some kind of communication. Oh, it is, since telegram is a very old-fashioned, obsolete form of communication. It might be described as excommunication, which would be a church ban. Very good. All right, pitchers were out first on stadium. Oh, yes. So pitchers, they want us to think of baseball pitchers, but it's jugs are ewers. So were is anagrammed and then the first letter of stadium. Most of all, queries must be redirected to reach the goal. Oh, I'm wondering if it's most of all queries, which is 10 letters, and that has to be redirected or anagrammed to reach a word for goal. Do I dare try the anagram helper again? I think these should be the letters. Yeah, the Q and the U must go together. Goal. Is it going to end in QUE or begin with EQUAL? Ah, yeah, so in fact that is it. And so I don't have the right letters, but I think it's a little, I don't know, how do people feel about this? We have to drop, I think, one of the L, no, what are we dropping? Yeah, one of the L's. So it's, no, it is fair. Most of the word all, AL, plus the queries. Yeah, now I see it. And an equalizer, of course, very important goal. Right, that was our hurt actor. Now, culture retrospective on wobbly bums is a problem for viewers. I think it's going to be a vision problem, a problem for viewers. So not astigmatism or oh, what could that be? Anyway, I think it's going to be a word for culture backwards, culture retrospective, and that's going to go on wobbly bums. Um, could be UMBS, problem for viewers, but I'm wondering if it could be BMUS. Yeah, I don't. Problem for viewers. Don't see it. Philistine's request, well, Philistine referring to himself, of course, you're welcome. So his request, he might say, my plea. And then, of course, could be sure to give my pleasure, you're welcome. I'm your child, and I find this chat tedious. Well, obviously, it begins with you bore me. So literally, you might be my parent, or the chat is tedious. Surprise from Glasgow in cheese and bread. No idea what this is. What is surprise from Glasgow? I mean, surprise maybe is the definition. But I am one. I was just thinking about what letter would come between the C and the E, and I thought of an H. And then I thought of a bread, brioche. So what's surprise from Glasgow? The cheese is brie, and I suppose a stereotypical Scots person might say och if they're surprised. All right. This pet can be truly awful. I think we're going to anagram this pet. Yeah, we're going to get the pits. Think of John McEnroe. So can be, I think, is just indicating to be anagrammed. I think also it might be a bit of an and lit in that if the letters are truly awful, then it gives you the pits. Ooh. Oh, a lifesaver would be a blood donor, of course. So let's see. Strange ladies swaddle in newborn. Okay, so we do have B plus an anagram of born. So then that gives us Lou DDO. Swaddle. Yeah, I don't understand that one, so we'll have to go to 15 squared at the end to understand it. All right, and Olympic riders best run, taking only second place. Yeah, so what is the I'm very surprised or confused by this one. Oh, yeah, taking only second. I was thinking the U came from the second letter of run, but we have to take only the second from the first four words, and that spells lieu, in place of, in lieu of. All right. Oh, now we're a novel. Oh, novel could be original, but how is that? Oh, there's one gin is the one drink, and that is allowed is just a linking word. It is put inside an oral, could be a type of an exam. All right, does that help me with my problem for viewers? Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, and here's my city now, the ancestral. What's okay? Back to the anagram helper. I'm typing with one hand today. I had a bit of a boo-boo, so my typing is always very slow, but it's even slower today. Uh, Lancaster. Maybe I have another boo-boo. Yeah, I'm not even seeing anything. Where is my... Ah, yeah, I wasn't very sure of my workers, so let me get rid of that. And let's put in Lancaster, York and Lancaster. All right. Yeah, and I'm not going to get any more help for my problem for viewers. I mean, could it be UMBS? It does say a problem singular. So that's why I'm thinking Ibmus. All right, I think I'm going to go to wordplays.com since I'm not going to get any more help on this one. All right, I'm glad I went to Wordplays for this one. It's apparently strabismus, which is a type of, or I suppose a medical term for a squint. Strabismus. I'll try and remember that. And so it's not just wobbly bums at the end, it's wobbly bums is. Ah, yeah, and the culture, of course, is arts backwards. There we go. How many of you knew strabismus? All right, so what is our top hands, bosses? If Lancaster is right, then it's going to be A something at the end, AS? Yeah, that doesn't seem plausible. And I don't like the Heath beginning with T. I don't know why, I just can't think of anything. And then Robinson's beat. Smokey Robinson, Robbie Robertson, Robin Robinson. No. No, not seeing that. I did look over eight down, and of course, one in a minor role. I should have thought of a bit player. So I suppose hurt, if you hurt somebody, maybe because you bit them, and an actor is a player. I'm not a big fan of when in the clue the charade word actor is actually really the answer word is player is an actor. So anyway, oh, could this be thumb? What else could it be? Oh, throb. Oh yes. So within Heath Robinson, we do have beat, your heartbeat, throb. But there's nothing to indicate a hidden clue. So I'm not sure about that. Again, we'll check 15 squared at the end. Yeah, I think it must be throb. Is there like lift and separate? Not really. I was just trying to break it after rob, but no, I don't get that. Okay, they help players are back aside when playing. Something to do with record players flipping over the side. Are gamblers of some kind. They back aside when playing. Are reversers or something. They help players. Okay, I paused there and I was thinking, oh, players could be actors again. But then I thought, no, maybe musicians, because I was thinking A side when playing, maybe we anagram A side, and since it seems to be plural, the S would come at the end, and then R back tells us to reverse R, and then we get roadies, so they do help musicians. All right, grandfather initially. Oh, maybe initially isn't at all. It could be IAL at the end, and then the definition would be moved, but now we need, oh, maybe we lift and separate grandfather. We have G or M. Yeah, moved. Oh no, why did I think it isn't at all would be IAL? Yeah, forget I said that. Grandfather initially I was thinking would be the G, and then isn't, oh, could be ain't at all. Moved. It does seem like it will be an IAL unless it's an ILL ending. Moved. No. Oh, how about our like state analysis? Oh, like is as, and if you state something, you say it, and assay, I suppose. Land is a like mineral assaying or at land assaying. Yeah, I thought assay was a verb. I didn't think it was a noun to match analysis, but what do I know? All right, how are our bosses getting along? Bosses get, ooh, bosses get. Well, yeah, what's the get doing? Is it just a linking word between the two parts of the clue? The best hands. Oh, top bananas, I think. How about that? Yeah, we're past the 30-minute mark. Let me go ahead and check it. I'm not 100% sure. No, it seems to be right. All right, that just leaves our grandfather. Initially isn't at all. Yeah, moved. Let me pause and ponder what letters are going to go in there. There are a handful of words at wordplays.com that match the pattern, and I don't really like any of them as meaning either grandfather or moved or isn't at all moved, palatial, malarial, Gamaliel, Falahil, and Paraxial. Maybe malarial, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and reveal this one. Palatial. Wow, I do not understand that in the slightest. Palatial, I thought meant like a palace. He lived in palatial splendor. I've my mind boggles. Anyway, let's go ahead and check all, double checking, no blanks. All right, let's head over to 15 squared and see what they think. All right, the blog today is by Eileen. She says 3 of his last 4 crosswords have been on a Monday, so we should get used to them, I suppose. Perhaps a bit chewier than typical Monday fare. Lots of ingenuity and wit and a bit of mischief. Several grins, groans, and ahas. Many ticks. Oh, so, yeah, so he did those that were divided in 2 are all symmetrically placed. All right. Well, I didn't understand throb other than it, yes, of course it's contained in Heath Robinson, but why, what tells us it's a hidden clue? And then palatial, I was held up here longer than I should have been. Oh, the definition is grand, lift and separate. Ah, yeah, so father is pa, and an anagram of initially isn't I plus at all. Wow, very tricky. And then assay. Oh, I don't know why I wrote that down. we have is analysis assay. And then on the downs, Lou is the ladies. Ah, my goodness. Goes around odd in an anagram of born. Wow, very tricky. Z is that he or she. Yeah, got that one. And then 28. Oh, why do I wrote down 28? Maybe that was an across. No, there was no 28. Yeah, I'm not sure what one I meant to write down. Oh, no, I know what I was writing down. All right. Well, very tricky. Oh, yeah, let's see what the comments. Alan liked it. Great start to the week. Last one in, palatial. A clue involving Elysian, aka playtime. Ooh. So why is Frankie G saying it's not lift and separate? Not sure about that. Bit chewy again. Possible Nina. Yeah, I didn't see any theme. All right, yeah, a tad more challenging than usual. Although I see my time, I suppose, isn't too bad. I'm sure it'll be worse during the week. Anyway, thanks as always for watching and have a great day.